All right, so we got to get to some user questions here. I've been neglecting. All right, Chris Walker, Ro, would you support actually supporting average workers in demand tech companies like Lyft, Uber, and Airbnb unionizing?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I think they need to move off the independent contractor model. They need to treat folks like employees, and they ought to have employee unions. And the point is, they're making a tremendous amount of money, and that's fine. If they should be making money not by taking advantage of employees. They should be making money on the technological advance of allowing people to use technology to get a taxi ride, and then share that money with the workers who are doing the driving. So I'm for unionization.
All right. Thank you for always being anti-war. What are your feelings on Trump's trade wars?
Well, they're counterproductive. I mean, the reality is that there are articles about how farmers in Pennsylvania are being hurt. There are articles about how some of our manufacturers who are exporting are being hurt. I believe that we need to have fair trade deals, and including in NAFTA, we need to redefine them. We shouldn't have these investment settlement tribunals that corporations basically get to control, and trade deals that are privileging the corporations. We need to have workers' rights, environmental rights, part of that. But tariffs, the type that Trump is doing because of xenophobia, is not going to help American workers.
Would you support breaking up Google?
It depends. I mean, what I do support is an FTC and antitrust investigation into any alleged issue there. But it depends on what the findings are. I mean, I don't think you could just say something is big and so break it up. I guess what I would say is, more specifically, I don't think Facebook should have been allowed to acquire Instagram and WhatsApp, and I don't think if Google tried to acquire a competitor or merge with into like the grocery business, I would be opposed to that, and I would want to make sure that their search was not prioritizing their own content.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think you've answered this before, but just for clarification's sake, do you take corporate money?
I do not. I'm one of 7 members of Congress. Not only do I not take corporate money, I don't take any PAC money, any political action committee money. I take none of it. One of the things at Google also, I mean, it's an easy answer to say, "Oh, break it up," but I think you have to look at the trade-offs. I rather that we make sure that there is no prioritization of their own product. But when you do, let's say, use Google Maps and you have an integrated service, you need, if you want to be able to use Google Maps, you need people to be getting that information from different places. So there's complexity about what you need for network effects and what's anti-competitive. And I think the FTC needs to look into that and make those determinations.
So, and I'm not super familiar with all the details here, but this is a good question. So I'm going to kind of let you run with it. Why has Israel selling arms to, I guess they're saying, why is Israel selling arms to militias in Ukraine after your bill stopped the U.S. from doing so?
Well, our bill has not, there is no bill that has passed the House. I'm on a bill that will ban the United States from selling any weapons to Ukraine, but that hasn't gotten a vote in the House. So we got to stop doing that first ourselves, and then I would call on our allies like Israel to stop doing it as well. But we haven't even stopped doing it ourselves.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with